Hypixel is the biggest Minecraft server. I'm sure we all knew that though, and it still has been for quite some time. Though I'm not sure if everyone knows what Hypixel used to be, how much it's changed, and why it has changed. Let me put it in perspective. Right now, Skyblock has pretty much 70% of the current online player base, and that is insane, dude. We got Bedwars coming in at 3,200 people, and then if you look around, no other game comes even close to these player counts. These two are the only ones that are ever in the thousands. Sometimes housing can be as well. Now, the part that really sucks is that Bedwars and Skyblock are completely overshadowing these other games. For instance, UHC, right? One of my favorite game modes, and I'm not just saying this because I'm biased. Super fun game, but right now, UHC has barely over 25 people. I join, and dude, you could hear a pin drop in here. Barely anyone in the lobbies because everyone's trying to load into a game. 29 people in solo. Seems like all these people that are playing UHC are already in a game. How do you play UHC? I'm so glad you asked. You spawn in a randomly generated world, separated from everyone else. You grab necessities like wood to start crafting. Make any tools that you need. Head out on your adventure. Destroy trees in hopes of getting an apple. When you get an apple, make sure to save it. And just make sure not to eat it. What did I just say, you fucking idiot? And be sure to go mining. When you get gold, make sure to use it on a golden apple. And depending what version you're playing on, you might have to smelt them. And then be sure to craft a golden apple because that is the only way you can heal in ultra hardcore. Be sure to watch out for the border at all times. It will sneak up on you. It will. The border will keep closing in, inevitably making all players have to fight. Just don't get caught by the border. I'm serious. Okay, yeah, those are the basics. And then as the border gets smaller and smaller, everyone will just have to fight and last one wins. And it's just a lot of fun. And I just really wish people would give it another chance because UHC used to be one of the most popular game modes. And now it got overshadowed by... which is like perfectly fine though. Just means that people enjoy those games, which there's nothing wrong with that. There used to be so many people that played this. There used to be a teams of 3 game mode. Now let's talk about Blitz SG. Blitz SG is pretty much survival games, just with a little twist. All that it really is. Here, let me join a game. Yo, Rengoku? 02? Holy shit, we have Itachi, Tanjiro, Zenitsu in 02. All I know is my chances of survival are like 2%. But basically, Blitz SG has a little bit of a different style of survival games. One, it doesn't have the original maps that, you know, survival games had. Hypixel ended up just making up their own maps. And there's something called a Blitz Star that will spawn in a chest near the end. Whoever gets that gets access to Blitz powers, which are very OP. Yeah, you didn't think I had an axe, did you, buddy? I want your armor. Please come back. Whoa! I forgot there's kits. Alright, I deserve that. But yeah, Blitz SG pretty much just But yeah, Blitz SG, completely overlooked. Fun game mode. I prefer normal SG, but that's just me. Now, why is what I'm saying important? 1, if Skyblock ever goes down, 90% of their player base will be washed away. And 2, they're focusing more on the games that are more popular, which obviously that's like justifiable because you want people to enjoy the game that they want to play. But it's also leaving games like UHC, Blitz SG, every other game, including Skywars, just kind of in the dust without any updates. Not to mention, Bedwars hasn't really changed. Turn off people, Jesus. I remember the plan was to have like rotations of items and stuff within Bedwars, and to my knowledge, there hasn't been many rotations. There was a lot of talk of keeping Bedwars engaging, which I just don't really see much more than just a different game mode every other week or something. And I used to like Bedwars, but now everyone just sweats it and treats it like it's a fucking life or death situation. And don't get me wrong, like I like to try on games, but they literally like people snipe people to take down their stats, and people target you if like you're on a certain win streak. They find your lobby and try to ruin it. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Like, chill out. And dude, I shit you not, every time I'm in a lobby, there's always at least one person asking for a rank. But yeah, I want to say like 80 to 85% of Hypixel's community base is Skyblock and a little bit Bedwars as well. And then the other 10% 10 or 15% would be everything else. Shout out to all my Smash Heroes viewers. And I want to say one of the big reasons of UHC's like downfall was probably the amount of hackers that would always come on. And this was back in 2014 before Watchdog and all that stuff. Same with Skywars. Skywars doesn't have nearly as many people as it used to because Bedwars. And they also ended up removing Mega Skywars, probably due to all the people moving over to Bedwars instead. But yeah, back then hackers really got away with so many things. Of course, it's better now, but not entirely. And yes, as much as I wanted to do like an emotional nostalgic video for Hypixel and what it used to be, I also didn't want to like just forget the facts of player count and possible things that could happen and why it's kind of dangerous but also out of our control. So I guess we just kind of wait and see what happens. And if you relate, agree, disagree, just let me know. Just don't be an asshole, please.